Hello and welcome to Play CCN, where we bring you this week's biggest HVAC and R headlines. I'm your host, Sandra Rossi, editor of Climate Control News. The proliferation of installation and commissioning faults in Australia's refrigeration and air conditioning industry has been attributed to the least cost approach to procurement, or putting it in simple terms, going for the cheapest option. This is a widespread problem in both the rack trade and construction industry. A federal government report released this month entitled Leaks, Emissions and Maintenance found that both industries are highly competitive, which is why so many buyers go for the least cost approach to purchasing. There is a split between the developer, who wants to achieve the lowest capital costs, and the owner, who really would benefit from the lowest total cost of ownership approach, even if it means higher upfront costs. The reality is that the cheapest option is usually lower quality, lower performing equipment, and usually involves more maintenance. The report found least cost building construction generally means not best practice standards. They tend to build to meet minimum compliance. The situation is made even worse because we don't have commissioning standards in Australia. So it's an ad hoc approach to commissioning combined with the cheapest option approach to procurement. Chinese state-owned multinational Hisense has acquired a controlling stake in Sanden Holdings, a Japanese manufacturer of in-vehicle air conditioning systems. Hisense purchased 83.6 million shares at a total cost of US $200 million. This gives Hisense 75% of voting rights in Sanden. Despite the global pandemic, the CAREL Group has actually reported an increase in consolidated revenues for 2020. Revenues totaled €331.6 million, or in Australian dollar terms, $510.9 million, which is a 1.3% increase. The company also managed to reduce debt by 20%. CAREL Group CEO Francesco Nalini said the results prove the resilience of the group's business model. Also, the Asia Pacific region accounted for around 15% of the group's total revenue. Following the acquisition of Eaton Hydraulics, Danfoss will see its staff numbers increase by 10,000 this year. Danfoss already has 27,000 employees in more than 100 countries. Danfoss President and CEO Kim Forsing listed the acquisition as a major highlight for the company, along with the launch of its new business division, Danfoss Climate Solutions. This week's headlines were brought to you by Temperzone. Thank you for watching.